Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a break. We have been gone for about 3 hours, but we are back here at the Doghouse here in Budapest, Hungary, for what is now the moment you have all been waiting for, the exciting conclusion to the Winter Classic. We have the third place game for the girls coming up right now, followed up by the third place game for the boys, and then the moment you all have been waiting for, the championship game for the girls and for the boys. My name is Henry Dykes. I have Ben Bowden here also in the booth with me, and we are so excited to see how this game plays on. You will see on your screen right now the International School of Prague Falcons lineup. They are in gold for this game, and they will be taking on the International Gateway Academy Lions, who are in black for this game. These are two teams that we have been following all tournament long. You'll see their lineup right now on the screen. And as we go and about to hop into it, really keep an eye out for the physicality. Both teams really, really want this as a great way to end out their Winter Classic. The crowd is going to be hyped, and we cannot wait to see how this tips off here in a second as both teams break their huddles and are coming forward in order to get ready and set for the tip-off.
Yes, and I am back. I was scrambling around, but here I am. We are live here in the old Doghouse, and we are here to take on this third place game between ISP and IGA. Not the grocery store.
It's a great grocery store,
but
I have been told.
IGA here with again, it's going to be a competitive game, third place game, and the tip will be coming here shortly. We're getting the stuff situated at the scorer's table.
And for those of you who are here, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for keeping the earbud in, or if you're watching down by the concession stand, thank you so much for supporting our junior class and their concession stand. They've done a phenomenal job with this, and we just cannot wait. Sorry?
Anyway. They're closing at 3 is what I was saying.
Oh.
And it is 3.
I was also shouting out their very productive hard work. Okay, we have 4 hours of Ben and Henry commenting on basketball, starting now with the tip-off.
And out of bounds, IGA ball? Yes. IGA ball.
IGA has some very vocal fans. So does ISP. This was sure to be a great environment coming down the stretch.
Inside, up, and foul.
Yep, going to the line very, very quickly, folks.
Sophia to the line.
This is a great opportunity to get some points on the board and to start off this third place game on top.
Sophia with the first shot. And it is off.
That's okay. Love the camaraderie. Love the sisterhood. Telling her it's okay. Let's get the next one.
Sophia, second shot. It is did not hit rim, so that means it is ISP ball. ISP with the ball. That is Julia bringing the ball up. And now that is a turnover for ISP, heading back towards IGA. And now bringing up the ball, we have Abby. Abby's bringing up the ball. She now kicks it over to Faith. Faith gives it back off the hands of Penelope, and it is now ISP ball. Julia got the ball, brings it up, kicks it out to Julie. Julie tries to find a lane, cannot. Tipped, stays here with ISP. Julia takes shot, misses. Rebound, Rebecca misses. Rebound, IGA. There's a lot of different I's here. IGA. Yep. Abby, bring the ball up. She kicks it over to Faith. Faith, pump fakes, drives, kicks. Abby thinks about it. Faith drives, kicks it back to Abby. Abby hits it over to Penelope. Penelope for 3. Misses. Rebound. It's going to be a jump ball.
Yep, look forward to a lot of those today. Both these teams really like to play physical, going to be fighting a lot for the ball, especially now that this is the third place game and they want to come home with a piece of hardware.
Yes. And now we have Julia. Gives it inside to Rebecca. Misses. And it is ISP ball.
What a great in-between-the-legs effort there by Faith in order to try to save that ball.
And it's out of bounds. Stays with ISP. Foul, miss, up, no. And it is going to be, wow, ISP ball.
Yep. It is still 3 minutes now down in the first half, and we have yet to have the first basket. Really looking for the lid to be taken off the basket with the 4 points.
Up, and she gets fouled. Kaylee gets fouled going up.
2 shots at the line.
2 shots. And now Kaylee with the first shot. Kaylee shoots, misses.
Goes through the routine again.
Kaylee, second shot. And it's good. 1-0. ISP early in this ball game. 16 minutes left.
And the Falcons are on top.
Here comes Abby, brings the ball up. Gives Penelope. Penelope pump fakes. Drives down the right side. Gets it inside. Back to Abby. Abby for 3. Off. Rebound. Kaylee.
I was really looking forward to the 3 right there. Really wanted to hear your call.
I know. I was getting it ready. I got to get it revved up again. Rebecca gets inside. Kaylee. Kaylee up. Misses. Rebound Penelope. Abby with the ball. Abby kicks over to Penelope. Back to Abby. To Penelope. Penelope for 3. Misses.
I have a feeling we're going to get a great 3-point call sometime during this game.
Some points. And Faith takes the shot, fouled, and is going to the line for 2 free throws.
Really good opportunity here to tie ISP and see if you can even take the lead. A little bit of a huddle for ISP as they break from the huddle. Getting into their rebounding positions.
And Faith to the line. First shot is off.
Yep. Very interesting that they only have 3 people down in the post. Why don't they have 4, Ben?
I believe in Europe you can only have 3, I believe, if I remember right, in FIBA rules. And Faith gets to rattle around, and it goes in. It's now 1-1. Now Julia bringing it up. Julia tries to get inside, deflected. Kaylee gets it back. Kaylee takes it up, misses. Rebound Abby. Abby now for IGA, drives it. Top of the key, kicks it over to Penelope. Penelope drives, puts it up, and banks it in.
The bank is open this Saturday.
It is open.
Not yet 5 o'clock.
And it looks like there's going to be a sub. And now throws it in to Rihanna. Rihanna deflects off of the ISP offense player inside, but now gets deflected. Now Abby has it. Abby has the top of the key. She gets it over. Now Penelope pump fakes, puts it up, misses. Penelope tries to get her own rebound. It's deflected. It is now ISP ball. Julia drives up. Kicks over to Rebecca. Rebecca gets inside to Julia. It's deflected. Faith now with the ball. Faith drives to the left side. She spins back to the middle. Misses the shot. No call. Offensive rebound. And they're going to say travel.
That's a really disappointing travel right there. That's okay, though. Faith hunched over a little bit, trying to get back up from what looked like to be a very hard shot.
I believe they're going to be timeout on the floor. And yes, timeout on the floor. This is an interesting time, right? It's only 3-1. 13 minutes to go in the game, or in the first half.
100%.
I'm interested to see how did these teams start trying to find the rhythm It's a third place game. It still means something.
Yep.
So, what do you see this going on right now?
Yeah, I really want to see a lot more sharing of the ball. It seems like we've had, and I want a lot of settling down with the ball. Both teams have been playing really, really, really fast. They've been a lot of transition opportunities, but transition means turnover. So trying to limit the amount of turnovers, really settle into the offenses that both these teams have shown all tournament long that have worked really, really well for them. That's going to be the key going forward, trying to finish out this game.
Yes, exactly. Here we go, early on. ISP with the ball. Gets it to Julie. Julie gets it to Julia. Julia tries to pass. It's deflected.
What a steal.
And now it's right back in the hands of Rihanna. Rihanna gives it up. Deflected again.
Oh, another steal.
Abby got it. She passes it up. Deflected again.
Oh, what a
It is now IGA ball.
What a great deflection right there by ISP number 13, Clara. Way to get a good hand in the passing lane.
Yes. Out to Faith. Faith for three. Just off the mark. Offensive rebound. IGA. Good hustle. It's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to stay here. It's going to stay here. And IGA inbounds it. Penelope gets inside. Misses. Tipped around. It's fought again. Jump ball. It's going to be ISP.
Yep.
Here we go. ISP with the ball. And it looks like they're going to call foul there on IGA. IGA.
Looks like we have a little bit of a substitution going on.
Yes, ISP got the ball, inbounding it. Julia tries to find a lane, gets it to Julie. Julie passes it back outside.
Double team.
Gets to Sophia. Sophia tipped, shot, no good. Offensive rebound. Julie for two, misses. Another offensive rebound. It's now deflected, and it's stolen away by IGA. They're going to call foul on ISP. That was on, I believe. Trying to see who that foul was on. Either way, it still is IGA ball.
Yep, ISP really trying to force a look down in there that wasn't necessarily open in the double team. Look for them
Penelope,
to
wide open shot.
be a little smarter with the ball
Misses.
going forward.
Clara almost had the rebound. Back to Abby for three. Misses. Here comes Clara up.
What a great dish. Puts the ball out in front, holds on to it.
Deflected, kicked back, and stolen away by IGA, by Marin, I believe, stole that one. And now Abby's got it up at the top of the key. She pump fakes, passes to Faith. Faith, left side. Now at the back, that's top of the key. Pass it over, drives, and in. Penelope with a 2-point bucket.
Yep, great way of using the glass right there. Driving in, no other option, putting it up and in.
Yes, IGA. Playing some good defense. Forcing Julia. Turnover and IGA ball.
One of the things I love, especially about the girls' game, is specifically the bench. The role of the bench is not necessarily, I mean, it's not always literally to provide that extra depth, but it's to physically cheer. You'll see a lot of cheers. Look for these benches to really motivate their players to play good ball.
Exactly. And
just
now,
like IGA is doing right
Abby,
now.
they're going to say 3 seconds there. I believe on Sophia was in the lane there too long. ISP brings the ball up. ISP drives. Shot. 3. No good. Rebound, Abby. Kicks it back. Now back to Abby. Abby brings the ball. Top of the key. Abby looks to set up. Faith. Left side. Left wing. Gets it over across to Penelope at right wing for 3. Just off the mark. Marin with the offensive rebound. Puts it up. Misses. Rebound, Julie. Julie gets to Julia, and Julia's fouled as she's trying to drive in there. It's going to be a timeout by IGA with 8:42 and counting. All right. So far we've seen a very low-scoring game.
Yep.
Defensive game, some missed shots inside. But again, it's a game that I think is very much doable for both these teams. It's just you got to find a rhythm here.
Yep.
How do you counteract what the other team is doing? And I'm interested to see what happens here.
Yep, I think IGA needs to continue what they're doing. They've got a good game plan. They're working the ball around, really trying to find the good spots on the glass. The 3-ball is something that both teams kind of need to check on right now. Okay, the 3-ball is good when it goes down and in, but if you're not able to get the second chance points when those threes miss, not mince. Mince is a meat.
That's a meat, actually.
Okay. But when that 3-ball misses, okay, you got to be able to get the offensive rebound and get some second chance points put back up, okay? ISP hasn't necessarily been able to get some of that yet. ISP, and I kind of see this, needs to kind of find a way to break the press. IGA, you can definitely, once you break that press, you know, take sort of advantage of that press, but you got to find a way to break it right now. ISP, I feel like it is also one of those things we've been talking about all tournament long. They just need to get one basket to follow, and then psychologically they're like, oh my gosh, we are amazing basketball players. Let's play like it. And so really, I feel like a good basket for them would give them a whole lot of confidence and able to keep on pushing forward.
I agree full-heartedly, but also I just want to notice that we just saw John Burgess walk by and there's no Bowser. I just want to point out that we saw John Burgess walk by and no Bowser.
There is still no Bowser.
And now ISP's got the ball. Inside, Rihanna tries to get a pass, gets it back to herself, and it's stolen away by Faith. Faith bringing the ball up the court. Faith gets it stolen by Julie. Julie passes it up. Wide open to Rihanna, I believe, and misses. And it's going to be out of bounds to ISP. Sorry, that was Sophia, not Rihanna. Sophia with the shot there. Again, ISP trying to get the ball in, deflected. Kayla's got it back to Julie. Julie with the shot. Misses. Rebound, Abby. Foul on Sophia there, I believe. And now here goes Abby. Brings it up. Top of the key. Pass it over to Penelope. Penelope back to Abby. Abby over to Faith. Faith inside. Deflected. And it stays here. Now Abby's going to pass the ball inbounds. Abby gets out to Penelope. Penelope wide open for 3. Just off the mark. And rebound goes to IGA. The ball's now loose. And it looks like someone from ISP might have got hit in the face there. And hopefully she is all right. We'll have to wait and see here.
Yeah, substitution on for her so that way they can check her out of the bench. Great job being able to walk up and get up and walk off.
Looks like everything is okay for right now. We'll see what happens here. I'm just going to notice that Faith is wide open in the corner, by the way. There is no one on Faith right now. Faith, wide open for 3. Off the mark, just a little bit. Offensive rebound, IGA. But then it is deflected and stays here with IGA. Abby for 3. Just off. And now it's ISP ball. Carolyn inbounding. Julie gives out to Rebecca. Rebecca gets hit. Fouled hard. Going up for the shot. Hopefully everything is okay here. Hopefully everything is all right.
IGA has taken a knee.
Out of sign of respect. And hopefully everything's going to be all right here. As we have a little break in the action. Henry, I am kind of excited to see how these next 3 games go. I mean, we have a third place game right after this. Then we have 2 games involving ICSB teams, both for the championships. It's kind of interesting for me to see how We have, so in the third place game after this, we have ICSV boys versus IGA boys. The IGA teams play back-to-back. Then we have ICSB girls versus the ICSV girls for the championship game for the girls' side. And on the boys' side, at 6 o'clock, the final game for us is ICSB boys versus the ISP boys. A rematch from last night's epic matchup late last night that turned into a really phenomenal game. Personally, I'm really excited for that one, for sure.
The girls' game is also a rematch of the very first ICSB Bulldogs.
So again,
2 rematches.
It's going to be exciting, especially I think my go-to is going to be that last game there. I think the physicality there was there last night, I'm interested to see how that carries over to today.
Hey, you don't need a go-to. You can watch both of them. Both of them.
Both. There we go. I thought you were saying both of them.
Words are a little hard. You come off a 3-hour break. You hop into the booth.
Yeah.
Some of the enunciation doesn't go too well.
And Rihanna is stepping way back. Very unique free throw shot there.
Yep, but hey, just like every player has their specific shoe style, every player also has their free throw style.
That is true. It's truly a fascinating shot. I was trying to just process that all there for a second.
If it goes in, it goes in. Hey, Rick Barry did it grandma style.
That is true. Faith got it. Faith kicks it over to Abby. Abby to Penelope. Penelope shoots off the mark. Offense rebound. Faith. Faith gets to Abby for 3. Off. It's ISP with the rebound. Gets it over to Julia. Julia's bringing it up on the right side. Julia behind the back. Crosses in. Goes in the middle of the lane. Puts it up. Misses. Rebound. Penelope. Penelope gets it to Abby. Abby. Bring it up to the top of the key. Passes over to Penelope. Penelope back to Abby. Abby gets over to Faith. Faith puts it up. Misses. Offensive rebound. IGA. IGA back to Penelope. Penelope for a shot. Misses. Rebound ISP. That's Carolyn with the rebound. She gets it up to Kaylee. Kaylee over to Julia. Julia driving. Now brings it back out top. Kaylee has it on the top of the key. Kaylee shoots. Misses. Rebound IGA. IGA has it now. Abby's bringing it up. She kicks out to Faith. Faith. Back to Penelope. Penelope. Inside to Marin. Back to Abby. Abby to Faith. Faith drives. Faith puts it up. It's blocked by Kaylee. It's going to stay here with...
What a block.
ISP. IGA.
She said, no, not today.
Not in my house. That's more the proper one.
Oh, really?
It's the finger wag.
I was not alive for that time period.
Okay, he did retire in like 2007. Penelope inbounds to Faith. Faith back to Abby for the corner 3. Off. It looks like it's going to be rebound ISP, a little roll. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be IGA ball.
Yep.
And now, Penelope kicks out to Faith. Faith in corner, back to Abby on the wing. Back to Faith in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound, Julia. Julia driving. She finds a lane, kicks it. First shot for Julie, misses. A bunch of collisions. Somehow, nothing was called there. I'm interested to see if they call anything. Looks like Faith is okay. I can't tell. Yes, looks like everyone is okay. Interested to see how this game transpires here with 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Got a timeout now
Yes.
called. One thing I'll be very, very interested to see is how does ISP try to get that next bucket on the board? Scores 1 to 5. You've made 1 bucket by a free throw. Now, some of the sort of the offensive problems, if I have to play Dr. Dykes for a second and really diagnose the issues. I thought that was a really funny one. Okay.
Well, your
Moving
dad
on.
wasn't. Your dad is a doctor, so
He is, but
I thought you were talking about your dad there for a second.
yeah, no, it's okay. Is how do you fight The double team issue. We see a lot of times that there's been a lot of times that IGA has gone quick to a double team and it seems to be working. But remember, if there's 2 people on you, then there's another one of your teammates that has nobody on them. So how do we find the open man, or at least how do we find somebody who can pass it to the open man? It's something I'd want to be looking at the halftime, especially for the Falcons. I also want to look at some forced passing issues. There's been a lot of passes that, sometimes we get really excited. Coach tells us to share the ball, and we really want to, I got to pass. But a lot of times we've been passing into areas where people are not fully covered, or they're not fully available, they're not fully open. And so really trying to be a little bit more disciplined with those passes. But this is still anybody's game. Lest I remind you, this is only a 2-possession game. If this was coming down the stretch and it's only a 2-possession game, we would be super, super hyped. Yeah. This would be super, super close. You are so not out of this game. You really just need one bucket, and heck, it's a 1-possession game at that point. So how does ISP, how do the Falcons, how do they get that bucket? Now also, they have to play a little defense.
IGA needs to, I think, start getting inside. They're shooting a ton of threes right now, and nothing's really falling. So you can't live, don't live and die by the 3, right? As I say that, 3-pointer off the mark for IGA. It's going to be ISP ball. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like the more you shoot threes and they're not going in, the more it's making you, again, one-dimensional.
100%.
And now ISP with the ball, brings it up, kicks it out. It's now stolen by... Oh, there is a travel there. It was stolen there, I believe, by, yes, Abby, and then she traveled with it. So now Julia's got the ball, gives it over to Julie. Julie shoots, misses, rebound, ISP, now back. Clara has it. She goes up, and she gets fouled. She's going to the line for 2.
Yep. That time it worked out.
Yeah, it did. Now we have first opportunity here at the line for Clara. First shot, just off the mark.
That's okay. We'll get the next one.
And second shot here from the line. Shoots. And they're going to say someone was in the lane first, so it's going to be IGA ball.
Yep. Behind stage right now, you'll see some of the pep band, but you'll also see some of our sweepers. Thank you to our students who have volunteered to sweep this tournament, keeping our court safe and sound for all of our athletes this winter class.
Penelope to Abby. Abby back to Penelope. Penelope in the corner for 3. Misses. Loose ball. Ball still loose. Julia comes up with it. She's bringing it on the right side. She passes it across. Shot for Julie. Nice shot for Julie there.
What a bucket.
In the corner.
Yep, great pass, great assist in order to get that mid-range. Little miss mid-range going on.
Yes, Abby brings it up, gives it to Faith. Faith across the court to Penelope. Penelope does travel, though, before she dribbles.
That's okay. ISP will gladly take that as they now get the ball.
And now we have Rihanna bringing it up. Rihanna kicks. Clara. She's trying to find some space. Throws it. It's deflected. Julie, though, keeps it. Julie passes it to Clara. She goes up. And is fouled again. Going over 2 shots with about 35 seconds to go. This might be it for the half. We're not so sure here. We'll see. Let's see what happens here.
European rules, if that clock buzzes before she makes her second
they're just going to
throw.
basically stop it at like 0.3.
Okay.
And then they'll just like once she shoots the 2 free throws, then it'll be the halftime.
Okay.
So it looks like here it's probably going to be halftime here. There's the first one. Misses. Yes. So there's going to be no other shot unless she makes this. It will be a 5-4 game. Here we go. It is 5-3. Last shot here, probably of the half. It's a free throw. And it's banked in, and that is halftime. The score is IGA 5, ISP 4, and we are going to be back in just a little bit.
Hello, welcome back to the Doghouse, folks, where we have another exciting third place game to kick off our third place in our bracket play. We have the International School of Prague Falcons with 4 points, taking on the International Gateway Academy Lions with 5 points. Man, that was a very quick and close first half, and now ISP, the Falcons, are taking the ball in.
And yep, we're back at it. Not too much talk. We'll kind of talk about it as we're starting this half, but I think that the biggest key that we both noticed was both these teams need to find the hole in the rim there. I mean, it's definitely, they're shooting a lot of shots with very little success rate. It's got to find a way to find what they're got to do, their mojo. And there's Abby for three, off, but an offensive rebound for IGA. IGA kicks it back. Abby kicks it over to Faith. Faith drives. And there is a foul called, no bucket, is foul on the baseline.
Keep an eye out for those fouls. We saw a lot of them in the first half. Something we want to necessarily know is IGA, great job of trying to get that three ball to go down. Let's see if they change their shot selection just a little bit in order to open up a little bit more points.
Yes, exactly. And let's see what happens here as we go through this second half with 19 minutes to go for this third place game to claim the third place in the Winter Classic.
And hey, the Winter Classic is the creme de la creme. The third place is no small feat.
And Penelope puts it up and in off the offensive rebound. IGA 7, ISP 4. Here comes Julie. She gives it over to Rihanna. Gives it over to the other side. Now Julia, and they say Julia took a step before she dribbled. Travel, and going the other way. And here we go. IGA with the ball. IGA gives it up to Abby. Abby brings it up center of the court. She does the three-point line. She hits over to Faith. Faith drives, kicks it back to Abby. Abby for three. Just off the mark. Offensive rebound. Sophia. Sophia gets it back to Abby. Abby to Penelope. Penelope to Abby. Abby to Faith. Faith puts it up. Misses. Rebound is Carolyn. Carolyn's bringing it up on the right side. She slows it up. Passes it back to Julia. Julia trying to find some space. Behind the back. Passes it over to Rihanna. Rihanna drives in the middle of the lane. She puts it up. Misses. Offensive rebound, Kaylee. Kaylee back to Sophia. Sophia puts it up and in.
The bank has been a consistent feature of the Winter Classic, using the glass.
Top corner there, the square there.
Yep.
And Abby thinks about it. Faith, wide open for three. Off the mark. Rebound goes to ISP. ISP gets it over to Rihanna. Rihanna brings it up. She tries to find some space. Gives it over to Carolyn. Carolyn to Kaylee. Kaylee drives, but she did travel before she dribbled.
Yep. Let's keep an eye out for some off-ball movement. I wonder if coaches at halftime told, these players, hey, let's see if we can generate maybe some screens off ball. Maybe we can, run around a little bit more, try to create a little bit more chaos.
But also, I really think IGA needs to find another way offensively to get some points. Can't just rely on the three. They have not made one yet today, so interesting to see if they change that perspective. Offensive rebound, Sophia. Sophia gets to Faith. Faith to Abby. Abby for three. Off the mark again. Kaylee, offensive defensive rebound. Gets it up to Julia. Julia taking it in the hole. Fouled. And it's going to be two shots.
Yep, she was looking for a foul there, and she got it going to the line to try to put a dent. Folks, if you have young children at home, the score, dare I say, is 6-7. We're so sorry.
We apologize. Maybe. It's slightly fun. Julia, it's the first one home. Now it's 7-7.
It doesn't work. It does not work.
It doesn't. Julia, next shot. And it's up. Just a little off. Rebound, Julia. Puts it back up. And in. It's 9-7, ISP.
And just like that, ISP has found themselves with the lead now with 15 minutes left to go in the second half.
And Abby brings it up. Pass over to Penelope. Penelope for three. Bang! Three-pointer!
I was wondering when we were going to get the first call, and one of those had to fall for IGA eventually. Great job making the three.
And a little bit of a rough stretch there for Julia. She finds the lane. Kaylee up, misses. Rebound, pulled down there by Sophia. Sophia gets to Penelope. Penelope gets it up to Abby. Abby brings up the center of the court. She's at the top of the key. Passes over to Faith. Faith gives across to Penelope. Penelope gets inside, but she did travel before she made the pass. It's going to be ISP ball, 10-9 IGA. Now you have ISP with the ball. ISP, Rihanna brings it up. Rihanna puts it up, misses. And now we have IGA. Abby kicks to Faith. Faith over across to Penelope. Penelope inside, finds Sophia. Sophia puts it up and in. It is now 12-9 IGA, stretching that lead out up by 3. It is 14:30 left to play in the game. Kaylee misses the shot. Rebound Penelope. Penelope gets to Abby. Abby's bringing up on the right side. She just crossed half court. Penelope now, Abby, top of the key. Passes Penelope. Penelope back to Abby. Abby for 3. Bang! 3-pointer!
And now that shot selection is really starting to benefit them. They've now widened their lead to 6 points.
And a timeout. It made them call a timeout, Henry.
Yep, that's the thing about the 3-point ball. It is risky until it isn't. You live by the three, you die by the 3. That's one of those things that could really get the momentum now on their side. Now, this would be a great idea, great time to try to shift to maybe a little bit away from the 3, get a little bit higher shot selection so you can widen this lead and really pile on here. If you're ISP, though, you're at this you're about halfway-ish, not really, through the second half. You're looking for a way to try to continue on building on that good momentum with that good mid-range shot selection, a little bit of that post work, and keep on playing your brand of basketball. This one's not over, folks.
Exactly. I'm interested to see how this goes because, like I said, it's always interesting to see how things happen throughout a half, right? The adjustments that are made, the different things that each team deals with on a game-by-game basis. And right now you see IGA, who is missing every 3 up until the last 2 3-pointers. Maybe they're starting to find a rhythm. Maybe they're starting to find that hot streak that they're looking for. Hopefully they can keep it going to secure this 3rd place. But right now, IGA's up 15-9. ISP with the ball. Julia brings it down. She pulls up from 3 of her own. Misses. It's going to be IGA ball. IGA brings it into Penelope. Penelope gives it back to Abby. Abby bring it up just past half court. Abby brings it up. Top of the key. Gives it over to Sophia. Sophia back to, I believe that was Marin. Marin misses. Sophia gets the rebound. Sophia was on the line. It's going to be ISP ball.
Yep, that's one of those things. But getting the rebound down there, you got to watch out for the baseline. They're going to call it out of bounds every time.
And now here we go. Julia bringing it up. Julia drives, kicks to Rebecca. Rebecca puts it up, misses. Off the top of the head, but still, Penelope's able to control it. Abby brings it up, center court. Gives it over to Faith. Faith drives, little fade there. Or sorry, a little runner. Misses. And they're going to say jump ball, ISP ball. Sorry, it's actually going to stay with IGA.
Not the grocery store.
And now we're going to have a discussion. It is going to stay. It looks like they've decided it will stay with IGA. Here goes Penelope to inbound. Penelope gets inside, or actually gets outside to Abby. Abby gets it to Marin. Marin gets back to Abby for 3. Just off the mark. Offensive rebound, Marin. Marin gets inside Penelope. Penelope puts it up. Fouled. It's going to be 2 shots for Penelope.
I almost wonder if this 3-point barrage that we're seeing right now is a conscious game plan choice.
It could be. I mean, it actually knocks down the first one. I think it is a possibility that this is a choice that they decided to go with. I mean, if you look at it, if it's something they noticed in film or they just felt comfortable doing it, then maybe that's what they decided to do.
Yeah, it's also a way to sort of counteract the physicality down low in the post that a lot of teams would like to play. Allows you to sort of save some energy for perhaps the last 5 minutes of this game.
Julie drives, kicks it. Now Rihanna's got it. Kicks it back to Sophia. Sophia gets it all the way across court to Rebecca. Rebecca for two. Misses. Rebound. Marin. Marin gives it to Penelope. Penelope to Abby. Abby brings it up the court. She's at the top of the key. Gets it inside to Marin. Marin at the free throw line. Gives it outside to Faith. Pump fakes. Drives and is fouled. And they're going to stay on the floor, so it's going to be IGA ball underneath.
IGA coming to take the ball so they can inbound it. A lot of movement going on.
And now Faith. She's got the ball on the wing, the left wing. She brings it up. Now she's back to Abby. Abby at the top of the key. Abby gives it to Penelope. Penelope gets it inside to Sophia. Sophia puts it up. Misses. Gets her own offensive rebound, though. Gets it back outside of Penelope. Penelope pump fakes, drives, shoots, misses. Offensive rebound. Sophia. You're going to say foul on ISP. Great hustle right now by
100%.
Sophia. Doing all the little things you ask.
Gotta do the little things.
You can't teach hustle. You can't teach effort.
Yep. If you don't do the little things, they eventually turn into big problems.
Penelope gets it inside of Sophia. Sophia puts it up, misses, gets her own rebound. Her foot is on the line, though, and it's going to be out of bounds. ISP ball.
Okay, ISP here with the chance to try to dig into this deficit. Look at the press coming, folks.
And her foot was on the line.
Oh, no.
Don't want to cross that line. And IGA's got the ball.
Hey, at least they're not pushing buttons.
That is true. And the ball's been deflected. It's going to stay here. Nope. They're going to say ISP ball.
Yep, chance to redo this. Make sure their foot's not on the line.
It's going to be out on the side there.
The press has come back. IGA loves that press.
Drive. She is fouled, I believe, by either Penelope or Faith on that play.
I believe it was the IGA girls game versus the ICSV girls game where that press
Really
made
took
its
a hold.
debut for us, at least.
And Faith. And it's a little stolen, I believe, by Sophia, but it's tipped. They're going to say
We have a
ISP ball, I think. Looks like there's going to be a sub here for ISP. Looks like Carolyn came up a little gimpy, as they would say. Looks like everything's going to be okay. And it's going to be IGA ball, sorry. It's going to be IGA ball. Passes inside to Sophia. Sophia does travel, though, which means
ISP ball. Ba-da-da, do-do-do.
I don't know what side they're reporters this year. Julie brings it up. She finds some space, gives it back outside to Rihanna. Rihanna gives it outside to Rebecca. Rebecca pump fake, shoots, and in. A bank shot there for a two-pointer.
Yep.
It's now 16-11 IGA.
Yep, really great job of using the glass right there to help the shot go in. Love to see that.
Pass inside to Penelope. Penelope is deflected. She regains control. Penelope gets it inside to Marin. Marin shoots, misses. Rebound. Clara. She's driving down with the left hand, puts it backside there, puts it to Julie, misses. It's going to be, I believe, ICSB. ICSB's not playing right now. It's going to be IGA ball. And we have Penelope inbounding. Penelope gets to Abby. Abby gets it inside to Marin. Marin back to Faith. Faith drives, uncontested, gets it back. Sophia got the offensive rebound. They're going to say jump ball. It's going to be ISP ball.
Yes, good jump ball there. Way to get the energy into the play in order to get the possession going to the Falcons.
Absolutely. And now you have Rihanna bringing it up. Rihanna kicks it over to Julie. Julie gets it over to, looks like Clara. Clara tries to get inside to Rebecca. It's deflected. Penelope with the steal. Penelope gets it up to Abby. Abby is now at the top, just right past half court. Gets a screen from Penelope. Abby comes off the screen, Hits it inside to Marin, and Marin scores.
The bank is open, folks. Has been all game for these teams.
And
Great use
now
of
we
it there.
have Hilly's in. She gives the ball back to Julie. Julie driving. She is now on the right side. She pulls up from 2, misses. Rebound Marin. Marin gives it back to Penelope. Penelope gives it to Abby. Abby's now bringing it slowly across half court. Abby's got it now at about the green line there, so just past half court. And then now is on the right side. Tries to get it inside to Sophia. Sophia back to Abby. Abby over to Faith. Faith dribbles, missed dribbles. It's off her leg. But now Sophia. Sophia from 3. Just off the mark. Rebound. Hilly. Hilly brings it up. She now looks back, gives it to Julie. Julie pulls up. Bank, no good. Rebound, Abby. With 6 minutes to go, IGA is up 7. Some would say, never mind. I was going to say a 7-11 joke, but it didn't make sense. Anyways, Faith got the ball at the top of the key. It's deflected by Julie. Gets it inside to Marin. Marin's got it, and she's going to be fouled by Julie. And now we have IGA ball.
IGA looking to inbound it, looking to add on to their lead right
Absolutely.
here. Let's see what play they decide to go with.
And IGA with the inbound. Now gets it over to Penelope. Penelope drives with the left hand, and they're going to say charge. They're going to say she extended the arm, pushed off, which then would be a charge. Inbounds play by ISP. They are down 7 with 5 minutes to go. And it's going to be a jump ball. Yeah, go ahead.
ISP looking for a possession here. We got some subs coming on. Really needs one. The score's been 18-11 for a while.
Abby, inside. Gets it to Faith. Faith shoots, misses. Rebound, Sophia. Sophia back outside to Abby. Abby drives with the right hand, gets up inside to the block, and she scores a layup. Abby with the bucket. It is now 20-11.
And the press is not dead, folks. It is coming back on to try to close out this game for the IGA Lions.
Balls, looks like it's going to be a tie-up. It is a tie-up. It's going to be IGA ball. Now we have IGA ball, Penelope inbounding. Penelope looking for someone to get open. Gives it to Abby. Abby gets it to Penelope. Penelope gets it back to Faith. Faith crosses over. It's deflected off her own leg, and it's going to be ISP ball.
Yep. Now we're T-minus 4 minutes away from having our third place team in the Winter Classic. Let's see who it's going to be.
First one, Kaylee shoots, misses. IGA gets the rebound. And now Abby's got it. And it's going to be a foul there on Sophia.
For those of you who are geographically interested, Sofia is the capital of Bulgaria.
Well, but it's Sophia. Listen, not Sophia.
For those of you who are pronunciation gifted, I'm
For
sorry.
For those of you that can usually read a roster, please help Sir Henry out over here to read a roster.
Can read the roster. That was a fun fact.
But it did not make sense. Faith with the ball. Gives it up to Penelope. Penelope drives. She is going to be, they're going to say foul, I believe. Yes, foul on Julia. Did you know that Juilliard is an actual college?
I didn't know that.
Do you see what I did there?
Yes, but literally the capital of... If you would like to donate
Stop.
$7.99 so Mr. Dykes can get reading lessons,
Somehow this guy teaches history for a living.
the annual fund is how you would do that. Check out the ICSB website for that one.
Oh, man. All I got to say is Todd Hilterbrand over there looking great at the score here with Coach Lash keeping track of. Well, I know that Todd is going to be keeping track of the nice shot clock, which is a very hard job, I would say.
Really?
Well, I feel like it's. I mean, I think it's hard. Do you think it'd be hard?
I've never done it before.
Yeah. Well, you can't read if there's 24 not on the clock, anyways. And now we're gonna get back to discussing this game here. IGA is up 20-11.
Teshu.
To all his 7th and 8th graders. IGA is up 20-11 with 2:45 to go. The fouls are 7 for ISP. ISP has 7 fouls. IGA has 3 fouls. And Abby with the inbound. Abby gets it inside to Sophia. Sophia travels, going the other way. Now, if you're going to use that one, that would make more sense. Sophia. Never mind. You're losing it here. Anyways, pass over. It's going to be a travel. I believe that is Sophia with the travel. Do you understand what I was saying now?
Yeah.
Okay. Took you
I would like to reiterate the annual fund is open if you want to pay for Mr. Dykes' reading lessons.
And Abby now with the ball at the top of the key. Abby gives it over to Penelope. Penelope. A screen there by Sophia. Sophia inside, puts it up, and is fouled. Is fouled by a Falcons player.
Two shots.
And the first one. Here, pin drop. Misses the first one. Now here comes the second shot with 2 minutes to go in this third place matchup. And the second one misses off the mark. Kaylee with the rebound. Kaylee gets it back to Julia. Julia is looking up, trying to find someone. Slowing it down, cross back over, gets the middle to Rihanna. Rihanna kicks it out. It's to Sophia. Sophia drives. No call, nothing. I'm very interested to see there was nothing there. Now they're going to say jump ball. And it's going to be ISP ball.
Come on, Falcons. Let's soar high.
And Kaylee drives, powers her way through, misses. Rebound. IGA by Penelope. Now Abby's got it. She's bringing up the right side, just crossing half court. Slowing it down, setting up the offense. Abby now gets it to Faith. Tries to get to Faith. It is deflected. It's going to stay with IGA.
We are now less than 90 seconds away from crowning our third place winner of the Winter Classic.
And it's a travel by Faith there. And here we go. Rihanna bringing it up. Top of the key, gives it over. And it's going to be a travel, I believe, by Sophia. Yes.
You know, I was thinking maybe if I had Miss Kaufman as an English teacher, maybe I'd know how to read.
Yeah, you know. You're not going to blame it on your being Southern, right?
They taught us how to read.
Oh, my goodness.
Sometimes I just don't remember too well.
And now Abby's on top of the key there with the ball with about a minute to go. Gives over to Faith. Faith drives. Tries to get it inside. It's deflected. It's going to stay. IGA. IGA ball. Now we have the ball. Penelope has the ball. Inbounding. Kicks it over to Faith. Faith gets it back to Marin. Marin gives it to Abby. Abby back to Faith. Faith puts it up. Misses. Rebound Sophia. Sophia gets back to Abby. Abby for three. Misses. Rebound Sophia. Sophia then gets fouled.
Yep. At this point, you got to feel like any basket that IGA makes is just pushing that lead.
Seal it.
Yep. It could be the dagger this next three if they manage to make one on this possession.
And oh yes, it is in the bonus. So Sophia goes to the line for 2. And here comes the first shot. We have some subs in here. A good look by IGA, getting some of their subs, letting some of the other ones get in. Again, they have not been using subs most of the game, so again, they're probably pretty exhausted, some of their starters. Getting in some of these players, the last game of the matchup, last game of the weekend for them, and the first one's off.
Yep.
But again, really awesome to see.
Yep, 46 seconds away.
And here comes the second shot. And that one's in. It's now a 10-point ball game with 46 seconds to go. Now, Julia brings it up, gives it over to Julie. Julie gets it over to Rebecca. Rebecca gets it up to Kaylee. Kaylee shoots and scores.
Great bucket right there.
It is now an 8-point game with 35 seconds to go. Gives it over. Again, new numbers I got to learn. Sophia, though, takes it, misses. And now we got the ball back. Julie puts it up. She makes it. It is now a 6-point ball game with 16 seconds to go. Now Emma's got it. Emma.
The bench.
Oh, my goodness. They're saying ISP ball.
The bench is trying to beg with the IGA girls, please hold the ball.
There's 6 seconds left. This is still a ball game,
Hold
folks.
on, look at the scoreboard. There are 6.7 seconds left.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. They're going to say foul. And are they going to call the game? Or are they going to let him shoot? Nope, 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 nope. They're going to let him shoot, I think. I think they're going to say 1 second, maybe. 1 second looks like on the clock. Yes, they're going to say ISP does get to shoot these free throws, which, again, not much time left to do much with it. But here we go. Here's your shot. And the first shot is up. It's a miss. And here's the second shot. But it looks like your IGA Lions are going to be your third place team for this Winter Classic. That is the final score, IGA Girls 21, ISP Girls 16. IGA is going to finish in third place in this Winter Classic, but also congrats to ISP for a very hard-fought game.
Yes, both teams played incredibly hard, and all tournament long, it has been such a privilege to be able to comment on some of their games.
Yes.
We will see you back
in very short moments.
In a short moment for round 2 of our marathon sprint of commentating for the third place game for the boys.
We'll see you in a bit.